Shut up, Greg.
Oh,
Hey
nice.
there, beer tubers.
Oh,
Yes, just like Joe promised, we're live over on Maxwell Star's channel.
Did I promise?
No idea
Joe
is
did
going to
what the
actually watch
fuck?
this crap. Exactly. What the fuck?
Took it too
Anyway,
long.
so especially for your Monday night, what the fuck, or your Cooveetron thing. What are you drinking, Greg? You drinking anything interesting? No. Okay, we're moving along to Chris. What are you drinking?
Nothing interesting as well. MGD right now until I move over to a different beer. I'm just letting it warm up to Paul furnace
So rude.
temperature.
All right, I think Greg's gonna get pissed off if I leave him out. So what are you drinking, Greg? Anything?
Nick, I want to milk your testicles.
Redbeard's got dibs. Can't.
What?
Oh,
What?
What?
Okay. No, seriously, Greg. What are you drinking? And I don't mean Redbeard's fingers.
Let's see what's in the fridge, guys.
Oh, God.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to show off what I'm drinking instead of a generic silver can. Something from Holy Whale Brewing in Alma, New Brunswick.
It doesn't.
Look at the fucking handwriting on that dude.
What is that? What is that at? What kind of beer?
Medusa's Morning Stout. It's a coffee milk stout.
Does that say mooring stout or morning?
It says morning.
Morning stout.
Okay.
Morning.
Like in the morning.
Like the rough morning Joe's gonna have tomorrow when he wakes up.
If they're 4%, I'm fine.
Yeah, 5 of them in a row. Coovied.
Yeah, I have drank literally 5 beers in an hour and a half, so I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, that looks like way bigger than 5.7%. That looks like it's fucking 8.9. That way it poured.
Oh, it smells really dark too. One thing about Holy Whales, it's also a coffee roaster in the same building. Like they get
Let me see.
Holy Whale Brewing and Buddha Bear coffee roaster.
You guys just noticed that Nick totally spilt that beer, right? You just put it down in time.
Did anyone else notice that Nick said that dark have a smell?
No, actually.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask him. He's like, "Oh, that smells like a dark beer." It's like, what? It's the most generic thing ever. This smells like a beer. Like,
yeah, it does smell like a beer, dude.
well, I thought you would be like, "Oh, this smells like a coffee
We're
beer."
taking a detour
Oh,
back to
Muskoka
Greg.
detour from Greg.
It's my last free beer.
I will. So, what did you? So they sent you. It was pretty fresh, right? Like all the beers they sent you.
I'll tell you, this is a freshest by August 13th, 2019. So that's probably pretty fresh.
That's super fresh. Yeah, I like that beer. As far as like session IPAs go, I think that's a good beer.
What? From Muskoka?
Hell,
I
that's
liked it too.
that is like drinking a cappuccino.
It would have been fucking funny if they sent me expired beer.
Yeah, it would have. It's like a cappuccino.
Cold brew cappuccino. It's roasty, chocolatey, got like vanilla in it. Lots of coffee coming out of it, but it's like a smooth, mellow cold brew coffee kind of thing going on.
Should have reviewed it.
Could be the tasting notes of Red
Oh, I got a second can. I was thinking of doing that.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Live
Dar
review
the
during
whole
the
thing
chat.
in that. You're gonna dar the whole thing?
You should just go dart out. No big deal.
Fuck, live review during a chat. I could just review this right now.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do
go,
it.
go on the other side and leave your mic on. We'll just do a live beer.
What am I
live
drinking?
reaction.
Nothing.
Okay.
Cooley.
We already know what you're drinking, but we might as well talk about it anyway, considering you combined all 5 in one megalodon of Goza.
Drinking the jammer and the citrus jammer and the tropical jammer and the ruby jammer and the berry jammer, all in the same glass. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's amazing. That's like when we combine like good beers with Niagara Brewing Company beers.
No, it's not anything like that.
Female.
2 years ago, not going to happen this year.
No,
Because all the counterpart growlers are going to be mixed in with everything else.
whatever was the best beer from Niagara Brewing Company, which I don't think there has to be a default best beer from them.
It must have been the black lager.
It was the Schwarz beer. It was, and it was still not great.
Yeah, I think Black Lager was the best one.
Yeah, it was. It was actually pretty solid. But yeah, counterpart beers are going
The
to be.
cream ale wasn't bad. Oh no, it was terrible.
Yeah,
No, it was terrible.
That's like the Niagara region's trailway or something.
Joe, you got to get up. You got to get over here and try counterpart. It's good. It's probably the best brewery around. Sorry.
Well, I thought we were going to go on Friday before the. Are we not?
Hey, I'm off that day too. We're going.
Yeah,
Come over like around noonish. Fucking hit up a couple places. Maybe go to Ashland's
I'll
around
pick up
2 or
your
3.
girlfriend. Drive me over because I'm not driving. I don't know who's fucking driving.
Well, Joe can't drive.
No, I can't. Well, I have Average Pops, who's a built-in DD.
Yay.
Well, until he goes to the casino and loses all his money. Until then, he's the built-in DD. And apparently, you were already called shotgun. Apparently, and I don't even know what that means for him. He can't call.
Can I
it
get a ride back to Niagara
Butler
Falls
Pop.
from Ashley's place after festival?
I have no idea. We'll see. Depends on how hammered we are.
Get the girl from pick me up.
We gotta figure out who's like rides or something. Because I'm wondering how
Nick,
many.
where are you staying?
I'm staying in Fort Erie at a B&B, Airbnb, with
over.
Redbeard and Ewart.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah, you three, if you can fit in the back of a Kia Sorrento, which might be, well, maybe we'll just lay Redbeard in the back and like fucking throw a blanket over him and then just, forget about him so he can't talk. Then you guys can get a ride back.
Hang a joint out the back window and he'll
with
run.
Pops and I don't know if I want Redbeard in my car though, because he is, an oppressed ginger. So I don't know how that works.
He may blow up at any moment.
Yeah.
I know you don't like it as much, but why doesn't your dad just bring the minivan?
There is no such thing as a minivan. We don't have a minivan.
Is it the Kia Sorrento? Is that the same one he had last year?
Last year, the year before was the Ford Escape, which fucking Greg thinks is a minivan.
Yeah, but the one you had last year was pretty decent sized.
Yeah, the Kia Sorrento can fit five people easily in there.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Maybe not as big as Agnes's friggin' what the hell was that thing? That's just GMC Terrain or
I don't know about
Equinox. It was a Chevy Equinox, isn't it?
I don't know about Ewart and fucking Redbeard who look like giraffes, but I mean, aside from that, we're good.
Dude,
I'm the short one, so if there's a spot where there's low head clearance, I could probably fit.
You know what the worst part about it is though, honestly? I just thought about it. No flying saucer.
So Bumpy Roads in the chat, he's saying who's gonna pick me up? Joe?
Yeah, I don't he's in New Hampshire, which is not close by.
Well, if you could probably get himself a plane ticket or something and an Airbnb near there.
I don't think Jesse's gonna do that. I mean, he doesn't want to beat you that bad.
He's gonna do it, but should he do it? That's the other thing.
Like Eric Gilbert got rid of the Suns. Now he's going to Bra.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't sound as fun to say.
No.
Well, he's saying cheers, Coovies now. So in the chat, so
I mean, just think about saying Suns is a lot of fun, but saying bruh is just like, what's up, bruh?
What's up, bruh?
What's up, bruh?
Bruh.
Yeah,
what's up, bruh?
Bruh.
What's up, bro?
It's all about Suns.
What's up, sisters?
Oh, bro.
What up, y'all?
Sisters.
But anyway, yeah, we should be able to make but no flying saucer, man. Unless we make a fucking 50-minute detour round trip, which just makes no sense because flying saucer isn't that good. Wait, did I say that? Yeah, I totally just said that.
I'm not a fan of
Oh,
saucer.
I don't know. Is there like a Denny's or something near there, or what? There's got to be like an all-night breakfast somewhere.
There has to be something in Fort Erie you'd expect.
Shit. Ewart is here.
Ewart, your shotgun doesn't count unless you actually say so. Shotgun.
We'll go to the Flying Squirrel, all pissed drunk.
Huh?
You're not going to the flying squirrel because we're not the flying squirrel.
We're not going to the Flying Squirrel. So
That's
No. The only thing that's going towards the Flying Squirrel is a Molotov cocktail.
Jesus, you need to slow down there.
I'm actually pretty hyped for the festival this year. I can't wait to go. It's gonna be awesome, and
it's gonna be cool to get content. Holy fuck! Like actually film something.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
For your channel.
instead of fucking around.
Yeah, I'll be the roaming reporter on everybody's channel.
Maybe on chat.
Are you going to be the one that does all the interviews at the festival?
Sure.
Like
I'll ask the same 3 dumb questions like
damn it, Beavis.
Oh, baby.
If you guys want to catch me, I'll be at the mash paddle booth all day long, drinking nothing but amazing alt beers.
I'll be hanging around with fucking the blonde chick from fucking Breakwall. That's where I'm gonna be over there. Probably with Jamie.
Eric Gilbert says, "Just think, Dog the Bounty Hunter and bruh is amazing." No, God.
That was his wife was pretty much our waitress tonight, and she had big boobs. I didn't mind them.
Deliberate.
Deliberate.
Right, honey? My wife is here.
Hi, Agnes.
Just
Rick's better half.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Hit Greg's other half.
Aren't you excited,
I see
babe?
what you did there.
Joe anymore.
Hello.
Yes, hello, hi.
Greg's other.
How
Hi,
are you
Agnes.
this evening? I hope all is well.
Stuffed.
My wife ate too much. She ate like a pig tonight.
Nice.
It's not nice, Greg. You also ate like a pig. We saw the amount of wings. We saw them.
Wings.
Wings, all of them. Literally every single one of them.
Wings.
Yeah, you can
Hold
see
on,
her finger
hold
now.
on. I had 6 wings, but what stuffed me, which I should have never done, was the fries. I couldn't.
Also, you had Coors Light, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no offense, Agnes. That's an amateur move. Eating all those fries when you got wings, delicious wings.
Yeah,
Because
I
every
told her
time-
that.
I know, but every time we go there, I always just get the wings. So I was like, oh, you know what? This time I'm gonna get the fries. Never again.
My wife is a fry connoisseur.
I'm not saying it's on par with going to a Brazilian steakhouse and eating at the salad bar, but it's kind of close.
Oh wow.
Kind of close.
Fired.
One of my cousins did that. We go to the Brazilian steakhouse, and she gets a huge plate at the salad bar, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm just where it's fucking $50 a head. Eat some of the actual meat." Three meats in where they're bringing it. She's like, "Oh, I'm full." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? How stupid can you be?" Like the whole point is to eat all the different fucking meats. Well, you got filled up on stupid salad and shit. Oh man,
There shouldn't be a salad bar there.
no, I just remember because it was my other cousin paid for it. It was like the Christmas gift. And he just kept on looking at it all fucking dinner long, just shaking his head like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? What are you doing with your life?" Texas de Brazil. It's by the Galleria Mall. I don't know if you know in Chico Vegas, yeah, that's where we went. But it was
North Tonawanda
and Cheektowaga.
You guys should have taken her out back and tossed her salad.
Oh God.
No God.
That
Anyway,
is a family member.
I'm hitting Jacko's on Wednesday.
What are you doing?
They're going Jacko's.
Jacko's. What's Jacko's?
Is it
I'm just
Jacko's?
asking. I got a good Jacko's.
It's Jocko's. What the fuck are you trying to say?
No, I'm trying to say Tonawanda by Taps.
Yo,
It's
that
down
was
the street from Taps.
it's fucking Taps, but it's not Jacko's. It's Jocko's. Jesus
Whatever.
Christ.
I'm going to
No,
Jocko's Wednesday.
There's a killer place that does
And
this killer
Seneca.
air place here called Jocko's.
I'm going to gamble too, Joe.
Right?
Tell your dad. Be there.
It's a Wednesday,
Seneca.
though, bro. You got to come on a weekend so we can hang out down, to fucking brood about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking tell me on a Saturday or Sunday.
Listen, instead of doing could do the breweries, but we could do brew and bottle on Friday during the day.
Or there's a very real possibility if you guys did Thursday, if you could get off Thursday, people would come.
I can get fucking Thursday off. I already booked for Friday. I could.
No.
Thursday off.
No one cares about if you can, because all you're gonna do is be like, "I don't like hazies or fruit sour. Somebody hook me up with a Pilsner, maybe a fucking saison." Fucking settle down.
Hey, listen, if you knew me, you know I don't like saison.
Yeah, dude, you like Hill Farmstead saisons.
Well, yeah, because they do them good. They do them right.
Oh, you better bring something to the fucking shit. He's like, "Does other boy have Hill Farmstead?" Yeah, just fucking bring Hill Farmstead.
You guys are missing
Fucking
Thursday.
Marbles.
The what?
I'm ready to go woo woo woo! It's the beer patrol.
During my reviews, if we could just lock him in a closet somewhere.
Oh shit! I'll do that out in public.
No,
Oh yeah, at the fest you can do it. I just not like
yeah.
at Ashley's house. Like at the fest, sure. We'll make a compromise. At the fest, you can do the woo 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 beer patrol horse shit all the time. I don't care. It's fun.
Because you'll delete the
No,
videos.
this is what we're going to hear.
no, Joe, you got to understand that the only person doing more good with is the fact
Is that Scott Steiner? Scott Steiner coming out? Big Papa Pump?
That's what we're going to hear every time Joe's on camera at the fucking beer
Oh,
festival.
please don't.
that there's a certain somebody who's going to be doing a lot more dual reviews of Nick than me, so I'm going to be with you best.
Nick and I are just going to be doing dual reviews with one another. While you are going to be doing dual reviews with Linda on your own channel, The Beer Burglar, is what I'm hearing.
I think this year I'm going to be the drunk one at the
I think
festival.
that's the next part.
I think dual reviews between Greg and Linda probably won't be fit for putting on YouTube.
Well, that's why I can be on Greg's channel. No one cares.
So it won't be on my channel.
Yeah. And he'll have a mask on, and should be fun. No one will know who he is.
I'd rather really not be chased around by Linda this year at the entire festival because I last year I felt like you guys were avoiding me because she kept hanging around.
Oh, what are you talking about, Nick?
I didn't show up to fucking 5 p.m., so I don't know what happened. I'm the one that's getting hammered this year, Chris. Like I fucking missed literally like 2/3 of the fest last year. This year.
That was
I'm gonna-
kind of shit you couldn't control anyway.
Well, no, I'm gonna fucking pull a Paul
Yeah.
circa fucking 2015.
Yeah,
where I'm
had your
hammered the
family
first
not
time.
die this time. Jesus.
I mean, like I
can't
that's
help
out of my control. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I at least made it for something.
Made it, yeah.
But I didn't get to do anything. Like I didn't get to film anything or do anything. We did a couple reviews, but it was like 2 hours, 3 hours. I just wanted to drink stuff because we're out of time.
Nick,
What's up, Rod?
I wasn't trying to avoid you last year at all.
You weren't.
Have we decided what we're doing for food at Ashley's? He said something about cookout. I feel like we should have because I don't think Ashley and Paul will be like, "Oh, you're throwing me on the bus or whatever," but not really because this is just Paul. But like he's like, "Oh, we'll cook out or whatever." No, we need to cook out and order a couple pizzas because if Paul shows up, like one of those pizzas is just going to be Paul's, and then like half of the fucking cookout stuff will also be Paul's.
Well, Paul's going to take the pizza and roll it up like a fucking
Yeah,
burrito anyway.
yeah, it's going to be gross. But if we could just find a decent pizza place, order like a couple pies, 2 or 3 pies, and fucking then have stuff, because that when you're drinking that much, you want to constantly be snacking, and I don't want people like I don't expect like Ashley or somebody to just keep on making barbecue food constantly. Like that's enjoy yourself.
With that, I gotta have fiber at
Microwave
some
for
point, though.
Hmm?
I can live with barbecued food, but I gotta have fiber at some sort of something like.
Yeah, you gotta be able to soak stuff up. I mean, like
Yeah.
Thing.
maybe all the fries instead of the wings,
Tacos.
right, Agnes?
What's your
Chat,
drinking?
Rod is in the chat, and he says, "Cheers, guys! I sent you a link if you want in. It's all cool if you're working tomorrow or something."
What did you say, Chris?
What are you drinking?
Nothing right now, but I had a Black Butte today.
Nice. I'm drinking.
Where did you get Black Butte from?
LCBO.
Oh, you did. Eh?
Yeah, he means he had a black butt.
I gotta grab one for review.
I'm drinking something Joe had reviewed a while ago. I was going to review it. I didn't do it. It's the Harpoon Dunkin' Donut fucking coffee porter.
Oh my God, Chris Lezak and yours sound the exact same.
You mean the beer that everyone shit on because it's Dunkin' and it's Harpoon and automatically it's gross, but it's actually pretty solid. But fucking people are just stupid and just have bias to whatever.
It's cold though.
Like I don't buy a lot of Harpoon stuff, but it's pretty solid for what it is. And the price point.
Nobody does.
Would you pay for it, Chris?
I don't know. It's in the mix 6 at Wegmans.
Exactly, $1.83. Sons.
Yep. $1.83.
$1.83. So here, what are you going to bring to the fest? What else we got in Ewart's possession?
Go to hell.
I don't have much.
You fucking lying piece of shit.
No, not really.
You just have all the hell farm set that you ordered from the LCBO to piss everyone off.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, Crumahans, maybe.
Vanilla bean, yes. 14, yes.
Yeah, I got something from who's it? Anchorage. It does like Berserker. What's that one called?
Yeah, we reviewed that at Chad's at one of the fests, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
What
I brought a. Maybe not Berserker. What was the other one they have? They have like the Devil one. What's the name?
Yeah,
of it?
Arctic Devil. This one.
Yeah, that was the one. This
Yeah,
Berserker.
those
Oh,
are-
that'd be cool to try that.
It's a different one. Yeah. I think I have one of my Night Furies left. Barely's Night Furies from Witch's Hat.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff just sent me a couple of their releases.
Ladies and
Is
gentlemen,
it for this year's or year before?
Lee Russell.
August release.
Okay. Yeah, Lee Russell. He's here.
Man, you all gay.
Oh,
Oh, there he goes.
There it is.
You're so gay.
You sure about that?
Sorry, I'm distracted. Toronto's closed up to 2 points now.
oh, isn't Toronto?
Oh, fuck.
Are we the best? Are we gonna win the hockey game? I don't get it.
That's the fucking first
No,
round.
but yes. Maybe.
Hey, officially, I'm on the Red Wings bandwagon going forward. Now that Stevie Y's back in town.
It should be. Stevie Y knows what
Welcome
he's doing.
back. Welcome
I
back.
gave
Hubert.
my wife.
That's why Lee joined all the sports ball talk, right? Lee, cheers, buddy.
Oh yeah. So you're just one of those wishy-washy faggots, or you order jumps from team to team?
Look at
I wouldn't use that word, but wishy-washy, yes.
Jesus Christ.
I think this
Yeah,
guy,
he is. What
looks
the fuck
good.
is even happening on my screen right now? Why are we? What is happening?
This looks like Lee's on my Twitter. Some dude.
What?
Why is he on your Twitter? What do you follow? Jesus.
Yeah, is that a guy that likes running shoes? I don't understand.
Mark Prokush. I don't know if that's a wrestler or what, but I don't follow him. Somebody I follow.
He's
retweeted.
Polish.
I don't know.
Did you just say you don't follow him, but you totally just said you followed him? What? I don't understand what happened.
I don't know.
I don't follow this guy. I follow retweeted this, and I thought it was Lee at first. Like I literally thought it was Lee posting something on Twitter, but it's not Lee.
How many Coors Light did you have tonight?
Yeah, all I have to say to you, Greg, is fuck you.
Fuck you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend.
I
Yeah,
thought you tried it, Lee. Like I found your long lost twin.
Lee looks nothing like you.
You're no longer invited on the podcast. Just saying.
There you go.
That's probably good. I was good on the Die Hard podcast, but the one with The Rock I wasn't very good on. I was drunk.
Well, so is Paul. That's no excuse.
Paul's more exciting when he's drunk than I am. I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Look, and I think is the most heartbreaking thing in the world that Paul's thing's been canceled due to lack of interest. I was so sad when I saw
Yeah,
it.
that's not fair.
To me, it was a bit early. He still has 10 days. I don't get it.
I was like, I would have painted with Paul if I lived anywhere near.
I don't even think I would have wanted to check it out.
Check it out.
Some serious fucking talent.
Yeah, well, Paul totally does. I could see how that something is like niche, though. You know what I mean? Like the whole wine and the painting and everything. Like, what was the cost on it?
I think it was $50.
Yeah, I mean, which is you know, it's a good deal based on what's happening, but like $50 is quite a bit as well, especially in his neck of the woods. Let me just tell you.
Who the fuck is Bumpy?
Jesse, Bumpy Road Brewery. Why's that?
I think he's been on here before, hasn't he?
I believe.
Not on one of these Mondays.
He said earlier, LOL, this just went to red tube. It did at some point. That's usually what Greg does.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Bumpy's asking if I
beer?
got any chemical stuff in this beer, and I don't.
Set beers are there.
I bet Jamie's on here for 5 minutes to tell us hi, and then I gotta go, kids.
Jamie's kind of weird.
Sounds accurate.
I like Jamie, but man, he is weird. Like he needs to.
I'm just on here to say, fuck you, Lee.
Fuck you too, Jamie.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm rock
Well
hard
played.
for some reason.
Well played.
I mean, we all want to fuck Jamie. But
What's going on? Hey, how did
Jamie, what are
your
you bringing on the
30,
beer? What are you
38
bringing?
wings? How did your 38 wing challenge go?
it was only 36 because I'm a loser.
Wait, what? You ate 36 wings tonight? No wonder why you're fucking.
You're never gonna get on hot ones, Greg.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Never.
oh,
I actually Googled pleasantly plump, and that's how I got to this hangout.
There you go.
That is a great keyword.
I didn't even know you guys were on. Google
Oh, we're-
36 wing challenge.
I thought it was 38 wings.
No, it was 36. Here, look.
Happy.
Really, here's me eating 36 wings in.
No, we already see enough of you. We don't need to see a video of you as
Oh,
well.
there you go, Joe.
beside you,
Fuck's sakes, come
a,
on.
a video of you beside you.
It's loading, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you you look like you're really determined to eat that wing, Greg. Really determined.
Fastest you've ever, been with a bone in your mouth.
What do you- While Greg learns to work the intrawebs, what are you drinking, Lee?
I'm drinking a nice cappuccino.
Fucking
No.
right.
It's not from like Tim Hortons, is it?
Starbucks or Tim?
No, it's from the fucking Needs corner store.
No.
Yeah, Jamie.
I'd have to walk an extra 2 minutes to get the fucking Tim Hortons one.
He's not drinking an ice cap.
Fucking worth it.
Yo,
You shut your whore mouth, Nick.
I'm talking about Tim Hortons, not
Yeah,
beer.
I know what you're talking about, you bitch. You shut up.
this guy who fucking uses a Keurig machine all the time. He's the one that he's trashing Tim Hortons. Is this what's happening right now? Is this where we're at?
Lee, I want you to meet me at the Tim Hortons.
Meet me, cocksucker.
Tim Hortons Fandango. Meet
Mm.
me, fucker.
Listen,
Meet me in the drive-thru.
if none of you jerks can acknowledge my accomplishment, at least acknowledge my wife's accomplishment that she held a camera up for like 20 minutes while I ate the wings.
Yeah, but she
Oh,
only,
yeah, I'm sure she feels like she accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
and then she made the fatal mistake of eating fries instead of the rest of the wings, which
It'd be the first time she's disappointed after holding steady for 20
You know,
minutes.
if she
Wow.
actually got out of that establishment without anyone remembering who she is, she probably accomplished a lot at that point because then she won't be shamed publicly. But
if I was her, I'd kick the phone right out of your fucking hand and then just walk out of the room.
mhm.
That's what I would do. And just lock the door. Don't.
A beer glass because it was too heavy.
Hey, you heard it here first. Her phone was too heavy. It had to go in a beer glass.
I'll allow it.
And look, here's the masterpiece.
Masturbator.
Why are you eating so fast?
How did you slow that video down?
No, Jamie just said, how'd you slow the video down?
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Greg.
That's Greg on his diet right there.
Yeah.
He's stocking up on proteins right there.
I really like the two thumbs up.
My screen's a little fuzzy. Is that Greg eating wings, or is that Paul at the bottle share last year?
Mhm.
Barrel aged stout.
All the flying.
I have acid reflux.
Yeah, I got acid reflux. It wasn't the fucking 73 different barrel-aged stouts you consumed the night before. No, not at all.
It's
Thrown
nuts.
up in the parking lot on the tent.
Yeah, no. I just had a little bit of acid reflux, guys. Okay. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, that's my accomplishment for 36 years of living. Almost. Tomorrow I'm still 35. Right now this one's older than me.
And that's why older ones got to go to bed. Bye.
You don't have to go to bed.
Good night, Agnes. You hung in here way longer than I anticipated in
Bye.
general.
Sex.
Bye.
I want to have sex.
No.
Aww.
Not on camera.
Can I have
Not what? Not
Do you
while
think
you smell like Coors and fucking hot wings.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I will say this though: there's two things you can't do on Nick's channel. The first would be sex on camera. The second one would be streaming curling from the Olympics. Oh wait, that's Ross. Yeah, never mind. My bad.
Mm.
I'm gonna go and violate my wife while she's half asleep. Just wait for her.
It's-
You also can't do a YouTuber profile. Although that's Rod's channel too.
yeah, it's true. That's true. But only Redbeards specifically.
All I have to say is thank God that Redbeard is racist.
Was that not the best like half an hour of just tearing him apart last week?
Oh,
So
that
good.
Oh yeah.
You know what though? It's not, as much as I want to give you credit, it's not even him. It's like you just kind of get the ball rolling and he just fucking runs with it.
That's the greatest
Oh, yeah.
thing about Redbeard. You don't have to. You just have to keep on like every little while, just like throwing a little shot there, and then it devolves into him just like berating everybody but himself, and it's just like just own up to it, Redbeard.
And half the time he just condemns himself more because he
Oh,
just has more stuff to dig him
Yep.
deeper. It's like you should have just shut up before you even started, Redbeard. You should have never even joined the hangout.
Like there's non-segues into that. Like there's not even good segues. You just randomly bring it up. You throw like 2 seconds of saying something, and then he goes on for 5 minutes about how much of a piece of shit he is and how then he makes up a bunch of excuses, but then he comes back to him being a piece of shit. It's like, yeah, I just love it.
No, I know I made an appointment with Rod that night, but then Chad started to hang out. What was I to do?
Yeah,
Maybe keep your original appointment with Rod, you dumbass.
it's so good.
No, but I was gonna go to bed, and then I lost track of time. I was having fun, and then I had 8 beers. Leave me alone.
No impulse control.
It's exactly how it goes down too. It's the greatest thing ever. Oh man, getting Redbeard going is the best.
It's just the excuse was like the excuse you'd hear from an 8-year-old.
Yep.
Didn't you go to bed? You said you were going to bed, Redbeard. Yeah, but then Albino Rhino started to chat, and I had to go to that, and then I had to have more beers, and then I was going to go to sleep, but then something else happened.
Yeah, I'm fucking snorting over here. It's unbelievable. It's so good. I didn't even watch it back because I lived it in real time, but it was just like, it was so good. It was just so fucking good.
Oh yeah, towards the end, like it was fucking reminding me of old school Redbeard, like when he first joined, like the first few times, and he was just so fucking drunk and loud and angry, and I'm just like, oh my god, we're bringing it back into him.
Was that Redbeard only when he first joined, or just Redbeard in general? I'm confused. Isn't that how?
All I know is I watched the whole hangout. It was not the same night, but it was the next day, and I'd give it 7 pirate Legos out of 10 Whopper crowns.
Wow.
Or whatever that fucking throne that he was wearing on his head.
Yeah, that was interesting.
No, he definitely was worse when he first started in these hangouts. Back to the point where I actively hated him and berated him alive to the point where he's like,
he would beg your forgiveness.
Yeah.
No, but he actually worked hard to win your lovely, and now you're best friends.
Greg,
Yeah.
I might have to strangle you to death one of these days.
I can see it happening.
And you know what, Lee? If I could just meet you in real life, I'd let you strangle me because it would be such an honor.
I have a feeling it'd also be a turn on for you, so maybe I shouldn't do that.
Just a little bit.
So happy 3 years on YouTube, Nick.
Thanks.
At the rate he puts up videos, it's only like he's been on.
Only got the actual 3 years.
I'm
worth,
condensing for time, and it was like 3 years.
I don't know what to say to that. Thank you, Jamie. I think maybe.
Yeah, maybe in your 4th year they'll get your 1,000 subs.
You should go cry in your goddamn Keurig machine, you piece of shit.
Thanks and fuck you too, Lee.
So I
But at least he's got a big photocopier.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad it's not mine. I don't want it anyway.
challenge Nick on the photocopier. He will show you a bigger photocopier. You remember how that chat escalated a few days ago where Nick is like, "Oh yeah, I'll show you guys. Mine's bigger."
Oh yeah. Well, listen, I showed him. We were posting pictures about how our day was going, so I posted a picture of a copier, and you guys were posting bigger pictures of copiers. I'm like, listen, dude, don't make me whip it out. The picture of the copier. The chat goes quiet.
What the fuck is this?
The fuck.
That's
I'm not going into details about where I work.
I'm glad I missed this photocopy thing.
Anyway.
Well, technically, I have a plotter in mine. It's not just
isn't that wide? Is that wide format printer you had there?
Yeah. Prints and stuff.
Does yours have a fax machine in it, Ewart?
Do you D-size, bro?
Huh? D size? Fuck that. I go E, baby.
Oh,
E
shit.
or bust.
Shit, bro.
E or bust. Nah, I'm joking. Mostly's on D. Fuck.
I get the girls at the office with the fattest asses sitting on that goddamn thing.
Is your OLED?
My plotter would break if they did.
Does yours even bind, bro? Because if it
Bind?
does, the one at work does not, and I wish it did.
Bind doesn't make the binders, the coil things.
Yeah, the coil.
Yeah, there's one that does it work.
Oh, that's fancy. I wish we had one at work that did that. That takes a lot of work.
Where do you work at? Fucking Staples?
Nick works.
I don't really want to talk about where I work here and on chat.
No, that's fine. No, that's fair.
You
I
know,
don't
it's
know
like they're.
I don't know any machines
Air
that
the
actually
CC
do
for-
binding. That's crazy.
No, they do. Some of the higher end models you can get a GBC module for the finisher on them.
Yeah, they actually do, but apparently it would have been very expensive, and we didn't want to spend the money on ours. So as a result, our copy clerk has a lot of extra work on her hands. That would have been great if we had something like that.
So, Lee, you coming down to the festival this year?
Nope. Why not?
Can't.
So, Dave from Cayman Kettle is gonna have like fucking 6 different beers on tap there. That's a lot of beers for a fucking festival.
Are they all going to
6
be
different beers from Cayman Kettle. How many of them good? No, I'm kidding.
They're all gonna be Kolsch's.
Kolsch's, dry hop Kolsch, fruited Kolsch.
What? Not even an oat beer?
I don't think I've ever had anything from them, so I don't even know what their quality's like.
Lee has Redbeard's schedule where he has to work 867 days in a row to get 3 days off.
No, I just have to take care of 2 elderly parents.
No, I'm just making fun of Redbeard because he is getting in trouble for taking the weekend off.
Did he?
I think he's only getting in trouble taking the weekend off because he collects Pogie for fucking 8 months.
You know, he talks about how cool it is that his boss has him in his house and all this stuff. He's really just an indentured servant, isn't he? He has no freedom.
It's like, get out of there, man. Jeez.
He does have the freedom to get a second job and make double the living like all winter. But hey, I digress.
Yes, he does. He's a beer reviewer. He can get a job somewhere where they make beer.
He's institutionalized. He only knows his thing. He doesn't want to leave it, or he should be institutionalized. One or the other.
And talking about Redbeard, I am predicting Nick having a very terrible fall on his stairs. You'll know when you get there, Nick. The spiral staircase.
If it land into a hot tub, that's the question.
No, it's a spiral staircase that's about 3 feet in diameter, and it goes straight up at 72-degree angle. And I went up it in ice. So
Jesus.
It's not the safest entrance into his building.
Oh, I see. When you said that, I had no idea you meant outside. Yeah, that should be interesting.
insane. Like you don't usually don't see those outside. Those are usually inside if you have like some fucking fancy penthouse.
No, I'm surprised Redbeard hasn't drunkenly fallen down it and broken his neck.
Well,
you're assuming he hasn't.
Yeah, there's a very high
I
probability.
got a job to do.
He just didn't break his neck, is all.
Listen, I would like to start a GoFundMe, and I hope you guys will support me to buy the chloroform needed to knock Lee out to bring him to the fest this year.
You get on it.
You also need probably a plane ticket and other things as well to get him.
I'm pretty sure Nick would be fine smuggling his dead body across the country.
Yeah, you could do that. As long as it doesn't stink up the car.
So this is a weekend at Bernie's scenario.
Or is a weekend at Bernie's too, wherever there's like a drum beat, I start walking.
See, I'm all for drugging Lee and bringing him here, but I'd rather have the live Lee. The dead Lee is just kind of gross and weird.
Deadly.
I don't know. He's a little deadly, if you ask me.
Sounds deadly to me.
Yeah.
Listen, we don't need to tempt fate with Paul in the room anymore already. So
yeah,
I'd rather not.
That's
I
a good
mean,
point.
it wouldn't matter to me after I'm dead, but I still would rather not have my corpse violated by Paul.
Anally raped.
It'd be really weird having the video of Paul playing Lee's body like a flute with all the holes in it.
Oh,
Paul's just gonna be like, oh well, he's dead now, and we got 5 minutes until the ambulance gets here. So, zip.
They must be destroyed on site. Necrophile.
Anus must be destroyed on site.
You're a sick man, Nicholas. You and your fucking Keurig machine, you fucking pervert.
And Chad will come out, pull a knife out of the ceiling, and threaten you.
The best part about Nick having a Keurig machine, he's like incredulous that you were considering the Hortons, or you're like, he's like, Tim Hortons? Well,
You know what? You know what he probably puts in his Keurig machine? He probably puts the fucking little Tim Hortons Keurigs
He
in.
probably does. He gets the dark roast to be cool, though.
Tim
I got the Tim Hortons dark roast. I put it in my Keurig.
It's not the original. Like, settle down, Nick. Get it under control, buddy.
Fuck Joe.
I get the
I hardly
McDonald's.
said anything.
You probably get the McDonald's ones, don't you?
Hey, I like the McDonald's coffee.
Yeah, see, he does. He didn't say.
But I don't buy those ones. I buy like there's a couple of roasters. There's like Jumping Bean, and there's I try different things all the time.
Yeah,
One of the ones, but usually what I'll get, like if I need standard coffee for Keurig, it's the like the President's Choice ones, but they're regional. Like Costa Rican.
Yo. Tear apart Tim Hortons, and you're buying President's Choice for your Keurig machine.
Hey Joe.
Have you tried the President's Choice Costa Rican stuff? It's not bad.
Hey Joe. Tim Hortons is fucking hot garbage. I don't care what anybody says.
Compared to President's Choice?
Compared to everything.
No, I compared to President's
It's not
Choice.
like I'm drinking fucking no-name brand.
I mean, President's Choice is
no-name brand.
I'm just gonna say I like no-name brand coffee pods. They're not bad.
President's Choice is chosen by the President of Canada.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
So, Trudeau says it's okay.
Oh my god. Good lord.
Terrible. You should see if the Flying Squirrel has some.
You know they do.
You know.
Yeah.
Get some. You should get some, Nick. What?
Flying Squirrel coffee pods?
Yeah, sweet coffee mail back to you. Nothing but the finest.
At least I can send you a coffee mail filled with Flying Squirrel.
Yeah, Flying Squirrel, nothing.
Pods.
Can I get a mix pack of the Flying Squirrel?
Flying Saucer Coovee.
Yeah. Wait, Flying Saucer? You mean Flying Squirrel Coovee? No one wants a Flying Saucer Coovee of any sort at any time ever.
Wow.
Maybe Paul.
Maybe Paul.
He was interested in the waitress last year. Jamie can confirm. Maybe Paul. I think I can count.
Oh, yeah, and that reminds me of a earlier or last week. You guys were talking about the flying saucer, and Greg was saying the burger. Like,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yo,
I'm going to go ahead and say that Greg is 100% right about that. I had my burger, and I didn't get a big burger. I just got a burger. I thought I was gonna barf, and it I was not drunk for the bottle share.
No,
I did have 2 kokanee at the Flying Saucer.
you did, and Paul also had
Yeah.
2 kokanee.
And Paul tried to
ended up
bang
paying
the
for the
waitress.
Paul. Yeah, there's a lot of things that happened at that. Number one, you guys all got the burgers. It literally looked like the worst frozen burgers you ever had in your life. They made
it fucking gross. Like I was like quite sober for like coming from fucking bottle share. I was I wasn't I shouldn't have been driving or anything like that, but I was sober, and I had the burger, I had the 2 kokanees, and I literally like there was a wall that I hit. I thought I was
Sexton on patrol.
I was also.
What have I joined? 100% the burger.
I was I was same as you. I think Chris was similar because we didn't get hammered at the bottle share. Greg and Paul, on the other hand, so like watching Paul order 2 of those burgers, it was just like, what are you doing with your life? And apparently we all knew.
Watching Paul eat was like I still remember that, and it's like watching the Nature Channel.
Yeah, he's a wild animal. He's a fucking straight up wild animal.
He has bear
like watching a pack of lions devour a gazelle.
He is half bear, like just his whole jaw and everything, like just moving, and it's like holy shit.
You know how I can You know how I can tell though.
This is how Paul can unhinge his jaw to swallow large prey.
Like, you know how. You know, I could tell that burger wasn't good.
If shit went down, Paul would eat all of us. He'd kill and eat all of us, 100%.
You know how I could tell that burger wasn't good? It wasn't the fact that it looked terrible and that it looked like a frozen patty and that it probably wasn't cooked and it was absolutely disgusting. I've never had it before, but it looked just like you would imagine a fucking burger from the Flying Saucer look.
Yeah, not great.
It was that Paul didn't eat all of it. And let me tell you something. From what I know about Paul and hanging out with him and food, it's 98% of the time it's gone. All of his food in front of him. Every time.
Hi, Joe. I didn't finish it either.
No, I'm just saying. But Paul, but you're not Paul. You're not a wild animal. He dislocates his jaw to consume food. He left. I think a whole burger because he ordered 2 of them. And I'm just like, if Paul's not going to eat both of them, then who will in this world?
No, it was the greatest
I
thing
ate my full burger, but it was just like a single burger, and I did not feel good afterwards.
It's
no, but the best part was Paul was like, "I'll have a double burger with double the meat, double the cheese,
just like,
double
and no vegetables.
I don't want any greens on my dish, none."
And she's like, "Well, why don't I just order you 2 burgers?" Okay, that'll do.
I usually it's like if it looks healthy, I don't want it anywhere near my food. But
that's awesome.
No, yeah, he didn't eat it all. And that's like honestly the only time I've ever hung out with him and not seen him complete. Like,
and then he insisted on paying everything, and he was pissed off because he's like, "I just spent $150 to try and bang the toothless waitress."
Yeah, she.
I left her like a $40 tip because I felt that.
Yeah, I could count on one hand the amount of tea she had. But here's the thing, Paul was he's trying to get her to go to the fucking beer fest, and she's like, "I'm going to the Wellens Rib Fest." And Paul's like, "Oh yeah." Like I swore if she would have been like, "Do you want to come to the Wellens?" Paul would have not shown up at the beer fest. Yeah.
No, he would have been playing with her ribs.
Yeah, he'd have been all about those gums.
So basically, you're telling me that he's gonna. Oh, sorry, Jamie, go.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like when it came to the bottle share, definitely the best 2 beers I had all night. Like above the Quicksand Jesus, above the Rat Queen. It was definitely the 2 kokanees I had at
the 2 kokanees. Yeah.
Those 2 kokanees were like top of the top.
Well, yeah, it's the setting, the atmosphere, and everything, and like clearly drinking those at the Flying Saucer with a toothless waitress, Paul trying to eat multiple burgers, you having the best.
Flies dead everywhere. Yeah, it's just the ambiance.
Yeah, fucking 3 a.m. doesn't matter. Like, you might get murdered if you walk outside. Like, yeah, definitely. Best feeling ever.
How was Average Pops the whole time?
Average Pops was like, "You guys are all a bunch of assholes," and I was like, "Yes, no, we are, but he just likes to laugh at us because it is pretty entertaining."
I feel he was very disappointed in his son.
Usually he is, though. That doesn't show on his face because that's just constant disappointment. He usually enjoys going to the Flying Saucer to watch us all make fools of ourselves, but he was in particular very excited and happy to see Paul just being a complete mess of a person at the Flying Saucer and like trying to hit on the toothless waitress and ordering more food than he could possibly handle if he wasn't drunk, and just like, yeah, it was a great time. But like we all had that experience. It was like when Paul ordered 2 burgers next to me and a bunch of other shit, I was like, I know how much he can eat. He's totally not eating all of this. And then like he's like, I'm gonna box the rest of this up. I'm like, what? I've never heard that. But I totally expected it, but I still didn't. But it happened.
So how many visits to the Flying Saucer have you guys made over the last few years?
Oh, whatever the fuck.
3, I think, maybe 4.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I used to go to Chad's and review like once or twice a month, we would go there maybe once a month, like on the way home or whatever. But
Flying Saucer was like your period.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like a fucking train wreck. You can't turn away from it, but you totally don't order the burger. But the thing is,
don't order the burger.
So you get the burger there because it's like they can't fuck that up, and I'm pretty sure it's not all frozen, but maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, maybe like once a month when we did that for like about 6 months. So maybe like 6 times. But like every single year we went to the fest like at least once to the Flying Saucer.
There's been a Flying Saucer visit,
but this will be the first year because you're in Welland. And it's gonna be at your house, and most of us are staying in Fort Erie or close by. So like to deviate and go towards the Flying Saucer is like a 50-minute round trip that's out of the way for no reason.
that is out of the shit. I feel bad.
You just need to find the Flying Saucer at Fort Erie. I'm sure there's one.
Yeah, somebody do some research. If we can find Flying Saucer at Fort Erie, we'll totally order 2 burgers. And
there's no Flying Saucer.
Whatever greasy spoon exists.
Yeah, is there anything that's open super late in Fort Erie? Like that's the one thing about the saucers. Like
any place with all-day breakfast. Not a
why
chain.
don't you just cook us some frozen Costco burgers on your grill at like 2 a.m?
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was going to do that at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So
they
at 2 a.m, we're probably getting.
They got Uber Eats out there.
I imagine they have.
We got to get some Taco Bell for Red.
That's Uber Eats and like
for Redbeard specifically. He's never had Taco Bell, right?
Exactly.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, so does that mean we're gonna take him to a fucking Taco Bell?
Oh,
you're not allowed to have anything, Nick, based on previous experience.
I'll have a bean burrito.
No one is eating Taco Bell and coming into my house.
Certainly not Nick. You got to watch Nick, okay?
I can't afford
Taco Bell doesn't bug me. It's the fucking 7-Eleven taquitos that give me the shit.
Oh shit!
We have to christen the shit bucket manor.
Shit bucket.
You have to bring a pour. What do you call it? The luggable loo. Put it outside the front door at Ashley's.
Yeah, you should just run an outhouse for.
Sure, a porta potty put in the parking lot.
We'll borrow that bucket of lube.
I guarantee the renting of a porta potty, fucking an outhouse, would really help you a lot because I think your wife would be very happy about that.
Actually, in my backyard, I got one of those like
poop in the backyard.
One of those drains like for a neighborhood.
Yeah,
back left corner of my backyard. You can just shit in that all night.
I'm gonna take a shit in the right corner of your backyard.
I feel like Nick's gonna have a Doritos Locos and shitting at the same time, right? That area. He's gonna be like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
The only problem is that I've gooseberry bushes around it, and they got like thorns and stuff. So you sort of run the risk of like getting a gooseberry thorn up your dick.
Oh no! Don't worry. Actually, all the
Jesus
diarrhea
Christ.
will be projectile.
Yeah, don't tell Redbeard about that. That would be a good adventure.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, let's not tell Redbeard about that.
Basically, it's like, hey, Red, there's some bushes out back. Go fuck them. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck the bush.
Yeah, fucking nom.
Yeah, one way to
get all the bush.
Do you know the Fresh Prince of Bel Air? You know when what's the buddy that gets thrown at the house?
Oh,
Jazz.
Can we do that with Redbeard into the thornberry bush?
Oh,
absolutely, 100%.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but who wants to drive Redbeard to the hospital with a thorn in his pee hole?
No one's driving Redbeard anywhere. He's just going to deal with it.
Yep.
We don't care about him that much. Come on.
Hey, guys.
He's going to be so excited to be there that he's going to feel no pain anyway.
He's all about drink. That's he's going to drink all of Ewert's hyped beer because that's what that's what Redbeard wants to do. Drink all of Ewert's hyped beer.
Ashley's neighbors
time for a chicken
calling 911. There's a man pterodactyl screaming for the rest of my house right now. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm sure Paul has some like backwoods PA like medicinal remedy for thorns up the pee hole. So
it's called just fucking knocking you out.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
His remedy is the same as jellyfish. Just you got to pee on it.
Pee on it, or spider venom or snake venom. Just suck it out.
No, it's definitely in Paul's realm. Yeah.
Nope.
No, I feel like there's a high probability Paul is going to choke out Redbeard if this happens. Like, there's a high probability that happens. I just feel like you get them in person, Paul's going to be annoyed at some point, and Redbeard's going to get choked out.
Paul's gonna choke on Redbeard. Joe 2019.
Oh my God, this is going to be great. They've never seen each other.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, you have them in the same room. Like, oh man,
It's going to be amazing.
I think we should just set up a camera in the corner just for like some. You should have this happening before we enter. Actually, because you never know.
JTV, baby.
This shit can pop off instantly. Like, as soon as they get in the room, like they don't know how to react. It's like their territory.
I get a feeling that
Star
Paul's
hip-hop.
just going to be really, really mean to Redbeard, and Redbeard's going to get really distraught and cry, and it's going to be a whole big thing. It's not going to be funny. It's just going to be really sad and awkward.
If we can't even have the real Lee, can we at least have you live stream in so you can bully him?
Paul, I mean, if you're doing a live stream and I'm around.
Paul is too sweet in real life. He will not be mean.
Yeah, he's a nice dude.
Yeah,
what we can do.
Paul, if you're watching this, be fucking mean to that piece of shit. He didn't show up for his YouTuber profile thing with Rod. You don't want pieces of shit like this getting away with dissing Rod. So fucking give him what for.
And he ruined it for the rest of us Canadians.
Yeah, I'm not saying Rod would condone that, but Rod would totally condone that.
I'm not going to say that Redbeard's racist, but he did blow off a black guy to hang out with a bunch of white guys. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah, and he didn't blow off the black guy in the sexual way. He just blew him off.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
What is happening? Fucking Greg, every time. This is why he's not allowed on anyone's channel, except for Nick, because no one cares about Nick's.
Joe, dual reviews coming up soon. Nick's
what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Oh, I just got an email from YouTube saying to remove the dual review you did with Greg. I don't know why.
Oh, we know why.
I'm back now. What just happened?
Greg made an inappropriate comment, and then YouTube told Chris to remove one of his videos that had Greg in it. So instantly, like they do. There was a bot. It was a bot.
Just right there.
Yeah,
They're watching this one right now.
Oh,
you guys did a review together?
Yeah, we did.
We're going to.
We did. Wow.
He doesn't sound too proud about it. You know, it's like, we did.
Jamie, what are you honestly bringing to the fest, Jamie? Are you bringing anything that you're excited about? Because you're like, oh, I want to bring all the fucking Mickeys
All
or
the
something.
Block
I can't remember. You're like, no liquor all the way.
It'd be great to bring some Burn Cat, if you ask me personally.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
That's the only problem is Barn Cat is open when I'm never in town. So
Yep. No.
I have a few things in the old cellar I might bring, but I might find a few things that I don't have yet, and I'll bring. We'll see.
That Nagna O beer you brought last year was dynamite.
Yeah, that's good.
The who?
The Nagna O.
Oh yeah. I brought that. I
Oh,
brought Bearweight, Rat Queen, and I forget what
That was
beer,
good.
but
Barely. Rat Queen was
that was
nice.
actually
Rat
Paul's favorite.
Queen was like the best beer of the night.
Yeah,
I'll bring Sapporo.
Just amuse himself to say that. Unbelievable guy.
I have a few beers from Sawdust City I might bring.
Yours bringing all the Farm Hillsteads, specifically for Farm
My other
Hillsteads,
New Ontario beers.
the knockoff of Hill Farmsteads.
Yeah, and Motor.
Oh, was it Motor City or
Motor Burger.
Motor Burger? God, fuck.
What did I say I was going to bring?
Ooh.
I'm
Hold
just
on.
homebrew and silversmith, baby.
Yeah, I have a case of
Sorry,
Blue
Nick.
Citrus.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Oh, I'm just taking a look. I found a place in Fort Erie, or sorry, Ridgeway, that's open till 2 a.m. on that Friday night.
What is the name of it? Flying Squirrel?
The Trailside Bar and Grill. So I'm taking a look to see if they got like a breakfast.
Shot.
Yes, it sounds
Yeah, check
somebody's
what time
getting
the
raped
kitchen
and
closes
murdered
at.
there.
Yeah, check what time the kitchen closes.
Honestly, Nick, like I know
Yeah,
you're
that's a
probably
good
going to.
point.
Honestly, Nick, I know you're going to bring a few beers from your hometown or whatever, but
All right,
Sounds
if you're going to North Bay and you're coming down with Redbeard, there's like at least 10 like easy breweries off of the like 400 that you can hit on the way down.
Yeah. Well, we were thinking of
Sawdust
stopping
There's,
Sawdust City.
Yeah, there's the shitty North Bay breweries. There's
Yeah, that's all of them.
New Ontario, which apparently
every
sucks.
single North Bay brewery is gross.
Well, I figured I'll be able to try some North Bay breweries.
There's Barnstormer on the way down, which you could bypass them because their beer is not that great. But Sorry.
Oh, I said Barnstormer is disgusting. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there's
Oh yeah. Tell them.
bunch of breweries on the way down that you'll be able to hit. So I'm just saying you won't have to bring that much.
No.
Yeah, just bring a couple of the trailways, like you said, because that's usually the best, and that's it. And just fucking like 2 or 3 cans, and just don't worry about anything else. Then you don't have to lug anything with you. You know what I mean? Just make it simple for you. Why can we not hear you? Despite
Lug-o
talking? Are you talking, Nick, or are you just
Nick, you're muted or something.
Yeah, because he was talking over everybody, I think.
He's not muted though. That's the thing. Like he's not muted at all.
He probably broke one of his cockamamie bullshit setups for his supercomputer that he can't get working.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Fuck! I must have hit the mute button on my microphone because it's like a touch button instead of a actual button.
Stop
anyway,
I know. Is Flying Monkeys? Are they still in the same brewery as
they're
Robert
Barrie.
Simpson?
Eric Gilbert would know.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because they were the Robert Simpson.
They
Okay,
were.
yeah.
Didn't you listen to the history last week?
No,
James?
I just wasn't sure if it was in the same building, but like
I don't think they've
it's
ever moved.
that's because
12
Flying
or
Monkeys
13 years
changed.
ago.
It was the Robert Simpson. They changed their name.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
But back like 12, 13 years ago, I used to go up to North Bay for hockey tournaments and stuff. And the one time I stopped at the Robert Simpson Brewery on the way up. And it's not that far off of the highway.
What was the price point on a Sparkle Puff can?
What's the what point?
$5.
$4.95.
$4.95. I have one in the fridge.
Okay.
I love that.
So yeah, that Trailside Bar and Grill actually looks like a much better option than Flying Saucer. At least you can actually buy craft beer there.
No, we'll go to Iggy's if it's Friday night. They'll be open. They should.
Iggy's would be a great spot.
Yep.
If that's on the way, then we might as well go there.
that?
It's in what's that place called?
In Fawn Hill.
Fawn Hill.
What's that place called?
Well, no, I'm not from Ontario. I've been there, but
yes, you are.
Fawn Hill,
that's
downtown, right?
Redbeard, just slow it down.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Have you Nick? Have you looked into Uber and stuff like for you're in that the Airbnb on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Is it?
Yeah, we've got it for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Okay.
Now the Friday, I think we were talking about like for the bottle share, we might have a Joe's dad might bring us back. You were saying something about maybe hopping a ride with Joe's dad for.
It depends on who needs rides and where they're from and where they're going and who needs to go back where. I have no idea where. Okay, so you Redbeard.
And I think Greg was saying something about Agnes might be able to drive some people too.
Yeah,
but
possibly.
Where are you saying, Greg? Are you saying in Welland?
He's staying close to me.
Yeah, we're staying very close to Sexton.
Okay.
Sextown.
I just ended up staying in Fort Erie because it's like 8 minutes from the fest, so I figured that'd be the best the next morning.
So you're going to be close to the Airbnb.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is, and I don't know what Jamie's doing. I don't. What was your plans, Jamie? Where you ended up staying?
I don't have plans, but I will. Obviously, if Nick needs a guy at the Airbnb, I'd go for that.
He has to email them and be like, "We got an extra. Do it again."
No, Jamie, you were on the original list for the Airbnb. You
on the original list.
Oh, he's on the list.
The four people. It's me, Carrie, you, Jamie, and Ewart for the Airbnb.
Yeah.
We might have to send a message to somebody about Paul if he comes.
Oh, I also my
I might
cousin
stay
may
over on
come up.
Saturday.
Nick, can you crash on the floor too?
Ewart's being a dick right now and not honest.
What do you mean?
That's why I'm not answering him.
You don't fucking Ewart. Just listen. Don't be a funny guy.
What if D wants to come? He's talking about it.
D's not coming. You and I know. If he does, Derek's awesome. He's more than welcome to. But
What if Ewart wants to bring his girlfriend tasting niche along?
Wow.
What if Jace Westcott shows up?
Then
Motherfucker.
well, then here's the thing. He exists.
I'll
Hey,
curb
can I have a
He's
taste of
just a
as
big
well?
maple leaf face.
Come dressed in just a maple leaf costume.
He's
Just have one
like
maple
Aaron
leaf
Gilbert's
top.
coming in today.
Eric Gilbert said
like Rorschach. He has this big maple leaf bag over his face.
Is Maple Ruski coming to the fest again?
He hasn't.
He said he's coming down.
When
doesn't
were you talking about?
He was gonna hang out with Rhino a month or so ago, and he said he was probably coming anyways.
Is he gonna get kicked out again, or is he planning on
probably? Well, it'd be funny because he's
the
actually
story is his brother got kicked out. He did not get kicked out. He almost got kicked out.
Almost.
Meaning he was going to get kicked out, but he left.
But he left with his brother because he's like, if he gets kicked out, I'm going with him.
He's actually moving down to the
I quit.
I just want to know if Kamal the List is showing up.
Oh, dude,
Kareem.
This is in 2014. There's whales to be killed at other places. If you knew you were bringing stuff to bottle share from Farmstead Hill or whatever,
that's beneath
would be there
at this point.
Farmstead Hill.
Yeah, Captain Ahab slayed all the whales over there. Now he's on other oceans.
Can you name an Imperial Stout, just a regular Imperial Stout? Does Honapook out? No, okay.
And then he knocks over some trophy that the brewer won or something.
Yeah,
like that. He was knocking over shit in the video. In Matt's little
does Dark Lord count?
Any interest in American Solera by anybody?
Stop fucking swinging your minuscule dick.
No.
Beers.
No. I'll probably be there the week before. That's why I'm asking. I can bring some, maybe.
You gonna invite Dar up, Ewart?
I'll curb stomp that little bitch.
Oh, Yui.
Oh, that's Ewart. Let's
Just a lot of curb stomping anger.
A lot of.
I'm pretty close to the Inocente. I can hit up some.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We all want it.
Bring Dev with you. I know he doesn't work anymore.
What happened to Dev? Where is he at now?
He's still alive.
He died.
He only exists on Instagram now.
He's at Averb, he said?
Yeah, the Kitchener location of Averb.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Wait, what happened?
I think he'd say cheers, guys. So
he left that comment like an hour ago.
Fucking Nick, unbelievable with the comments every time.
The worst host.
Nick is really rude.
Opened on King Street in Waterloo about 4 or 5 years ago, and 2 years or 3 years ago, they opened up in Kitchener in the Google building.
The Googles?
Oh.
The Google building.
The Googles. Google, great.
Yeah, he works there. So.
I'd be cool to see him at the fest again.
Def Averb will not be there, but
yeah, why not?
Yeah, who cares?
Dev is one of the coolest guys that ever came from Chad's channel, the whole cast. Whatever. Dev's a cool cat. He came a couple of years ago, but he didn't come last.
Scott.
Who was it? Sorry,
Devin.
Oh, Devin. Yeah, okay. Colgate
had the huge beard.
Yeah, no one refers.
Yeah, I know. I know Devin. I saw him last year. He was there last year.
No, he was there a year before, not last year.
No, he was there last year.
Was he?
He just didn't have as big a beard.
Man,
Devin's an awesome guy. I said anytime I see him, I say hi.
Yeah, last year it was.
I remember his brother Jared. A couple of years in a row, fucking would get hammered the first 2 hours in, and I just remember his wife Heather just being absolutely just so disappointed in him, just following him around and being just shaking her head constantly, what am I doing?
So much shame.
Yeah, just what the fuck? 2 hours, he's already hammered. Jesus Christ.
They should really just have a special table for all the wives who come in and are disappointed. They can just sit there and have a nice Kolsch or something.
Yep.
Just give them a corner with a TV and a soap opera.
That's right. Or actually, you could put them in the kitchen and get them cleaning things up.
Yeah.
What are the breweries this year that we're looking forward to? Is there anybody that
Counterpart?
Well, yeah, but there's
hopefully we'll make it the Counterpart before the fest.
That's what I'm saying. We should go on a Friday before we go to.
Yeah.
Well, for the bottle share.
Are we talking Counterpoint or Counterpart?
No. Counterpart.
We don't want. Counterpart?
Yeah, we don't want butter beers, as far as I know. Right.
No, actually, Counterpoint is the 2 beers I've had from there were good.
Oh, were they? What's the place that used to fucking basically
the fucking butter beers? That was a Wave Maker out of Cambridge.
Yeah.
And I went back there, and they did still have that lager. So I bought 2 more, and
you did?
I'm gonna bring them to the fest.
Was that the lager where you were completely baffled and anybody enjoyed them?
I bought I went there. They only had 2 beers when I went there. I bought 3 of each, just a 6-pack. and they're just small little bottles. And the 3 that I had were fucking butter bombs, gross, like really, really bad.
Oh.
And the one guy said, "Oh, it must be packaging," and like literally everyone else, mostly all the people on Instagram said,
"Oh,
great, all the instant." And this is my guess is that 99% of the people on Instagram are just fucking. They're just looking for people to click on their thing and like it, and it's all positive. There's no like, this beer fucking sucks. Like, there's no.
Okay, Haysbro Seinfeld.
You know
exactly. And Haysbro Seinfeld. So, like, I was baffled. No one disliked this beer, and I think it was one of the worst beers I've ever had. So I bought 2 more. And I'm going to bring them to the fest and see if, if I'm wrong or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's a pretty buttery, shitty beer.
Let me tell you one thing I've noticed from Instagram. I don't post, but I'm friends with a lot of you guys. But like influencers on Instagram more so than any other social media, I've noticed like. Especially when it comes to beer, they're all about getting free beer and talking positively about all of it to get the free beer. Like I've noticed so many people on there. It's just like
Trump Properu.
Yeah, I can't speak from that, but I totally know what you're talking about. It's totally. It's crazy. More so than any other social media platform. It's insane to just watch it.
90% of beer people on Instagram are shameless fucking whores. Some of them real whores with their tits out.
Yes.
I should read you this message I got sent. This is awesome. Hold on.
What's that?
Are you sharing, Nick? Your
well, I was sharing. I was about to talk about the actual.
Yeah.
There,
but
let
Ashley go and then do that.
Why are you promoting that fest that's going to fail?
Because we're actually going there and hoping it doesn't fail.
It's not going to fail.
Speak for yourself, Nick.
Hey there, how you doing today? My name is Cody, and I'm trying to get my feet planted in the Ontario craft beer scene, and I want to start the new year running. I review beer on Instagram, and I'm trying to get the Ottawa beer scene as well as myself recognized in the Ontario craft beer scene. If you'd like to send me some samples, and I can review on my Instagram, that would be most appreciated. If you don't want to talk, or if you don't want to, I totally understand. Thank you very much for your time.
Wow. This sounds like some dude sending messages on Tinder.
Long story short, Ashley's got 17 different homebrews.
I'm like, I'm a homebrew, dude.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, "Oh, sorry, dude."
Oh, dude.
Bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, that is the _bearded _mechanic. The bearded mechanic. So fucking stupid.
Actually, we're gonna need you to settle down, buddy.
Just don't try that line and see if it works.
So, as far as the breweries go that are going to the fest, who's here is new? Obviously not Nickelbrook. But I don't know if I've heard of Job Site.
I hope Left Field isn't Left Field. I hope Left Field's bringing good stuff.
I think Left Field's here. Didn't they have that EFIS, isn't it?
Fuck EFIS. It's great beer, but fuck, bring something else. We already got it 8 times.
Yeah. Well, Charlottesville.
I like that Merit
Collective Arts.
Yeah, Merit was good. Well, it was there last year. Yeah. Collective Arts.
Is Fairweather going or no? Do you like it?
Oh, yeah, Fairweather's right down here.
I'd like to try, because when we went, I wasn't overly enamored with a lot of their stuff when we went to the brewery, but over last year,
by the way,
they did a lot of sours. I found.
Yeah, I didn't
really crazy about sours.
It was terrible. Not because of you, Chris.
Oh, they had great sours. They're just at Fairweather.
Fairweather had decent beer, but over the last year, people have been going gaga about a lot of their stuff. So I'd like to try some of their stuff again.
Yeah, like Fairweather, the stuff that we had there was fantastic, but I was just thinking I'm not really that big into sour, so I wasn't in love with it.
Merit was good.
I'm not saying it wasn't. Yeah, Merit was super tasty.
I like the atmosphere at Merit. That was pretty. Yeah, that kind of just sitting on the big.
That was it was one of the highlights of last year.
I don't like Merit.
You shut your fucking mouth, you were
26 Acre. Oh, that's a cider company.
I think we were talking about this a few weeks ago.
Breakwall was good. Too.
Breakwall's beer's gone.
Do you think Exchange their beers are going to cost 4 tickets while everyone else's is 1?
No, they'll just.
That was a joke based on their price point. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Lock Street. That's the one in Port Dalhousie, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Isn't that the one where Amy Smart works at? Is that Breakwall?
Eastbound Brewing Co. Where are they from?
Yeah.
East Town.
Eastbound Brewing Co.
Where do you see this one?
It's right here. But
behind me. That's what she.
Between the brewing college.
Oh, Eastbound.
Street.
Yeah,
I'm really curious to see what the Niagara College Teaching Brewery is going to bring this year.
Niagara Teaching?
Probably Butler's Bitter.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to Sean and Ned.
And there's also Sean and Ellie get lagers. A whole bunch of lagers.
I'm looking for a mash pad. I'm just going to sit there.
Who the hell is Silly Sir?
Contract.
That's a new one.
Okay. The Herald House.
Their new one out near Oshawa or some shit like that.
By Eric Gilbert.
They're out there somewhere. Four fathers.
Eric
They're going to have minus 3 fathers at this point. I don't know.
Rusty Wrench? What's that?
They're going to have a hitting booth.
That sounds like a sex move.
Ooh, and they got
kissing.
Oh, there's one for Greg Stonehooker.
Yeah, you know.
All right, no dual reviews with Greg at that place ever, please.
God.
Oh shit,
That'd be
Nick,
terrible.
you and I are doing trio reviews.
Not with Linda, no.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck you.
Nick's like,
The-
it's like
the
not
one-
even joking around. Nick's like, fuck you, man. I'll kill you.
There's not really much I can do about Greg sleeking in my reviews. With Linda can go
What
fuck
about
herself.
Charlotte?
Turn the
Hill?
camera
They
off.
Dude, she's sneakier than I am.
They're new. They're in Port.
Dalhousie.
No.
Dalhousie.
Everyone's
Port Credit. Port Credit.
Port
Mississauga.
Credit.
Isn't that where
Credit card.
Stonehooker is?
Concession Road.
I think they're both from there, to be honest.
Nick, I still want you to post all your hidden
No.
reviews from last year. Post them on, make them unlisted. I want to see them. Come on,
So
Nick.
that's
We
what,
all wanna
5
see it.
by 7. Okay. That's
numbers.
28. There should be more
Nick has
breweries
changed
in
to the
this.
top.
Yeah, it's only a certain amount that make the poster.
Yeah.
Well, counterparties would be other. Well, he said that like they haven't paid their fucking entry or whatever, but
Oh, I
I'll
hope
be there.
Counterpart's there.
If not, then I'll be disappointed. But whatever.
Yeah, he's still going.
I would. It's like I don't know. Get Osthouse and Exchange.
Yeah.
No, let's not get any of those shit.
Exchange doesn't interest me. Ost have had everything from them, and they haven't made anything really new.
Fucking
in a while.
O's. Oh my god.
I mean, they were good, the stuff that they make, but man, make something fucking new.
Silversmith and Exchange are all shit now.
Wait a second. Did Bench sign up?
Yeah,
They're right here. Bench at the top.
Oh, there they are. Shit.
And there's Wellington,
He's-
Dark Site, Old
Fuck, they're
Tomorrow.
there. God damn it.
I had a couple of Old Tomorrow ones that Guy sent me once.
Well, if I remember correctly,
Most Toro beer I've ever had is shit. Sorry.
Shit.
yeah,
Fucking
Old
Mash Paddle with all their alt beer. Actually, Mash Paddle's good. I like those guys.
On that
Yeah.
note, I'm going to bed. See you later.
Nice.
guys.
Do that.
Goodbye, Yui.
You had your road hookers for
Baby
me.
Yui. All right.
Oh, what's all right?
God, I'm glad he's gone. What a piece of shit Urt is. Fuck that guy.
He's kind of.
I'm debating whether I should have one more or not.
Not sure.
Yes, you should, Rick.
Just like his road hookers. Yes, you
Rick,
should.
you
One
call me
more.
Rick?
I called you Rick.
Rick.
Rick on.
Oh,
Keep it going, Rick.
Jamie, what's that?
Joe was just asking ones I might bring, and this is one maybe. It's a
Together we're better.
TW beer.
I can't believe it.
Rye, can't believe it's not,
It's not
bitter.
butter. Tastes like butter.
It's a rye ale, barrel aged, sour.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
Okay. That's cool.
Might bring that. We'll see.
They were at the fest
They're
last
just
year.
making beers up now, aren't they?
You might get to try that, Rick.
And it's
Well,
20.
Rick Lowe.
Macwell.
Rick Star.
No, be Rackwell.
2017. It's been
Rackwell.
for a while.
Raquel.
Raquel.
Oh, I got the land shark. All 6 of those stupid fucking things.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can only buy it in a 6-pack there.
Yeah.
we should
You
look
might
at
have,
the
you might have
beer
to
store.
share it, like give one of the chatters. At
you
least
should
I
look
can
at
buy
the
it in
beer store.
singles here. Greg will buy anything.
What's that, Chris?
Beer store for it.
Oh,
One
sorry.
bottle I
Wait,
didn't
what?
pawn off on my dad and brother has been sitting in the fridge for a week now.
I actually noticed they have 2-4s here that come with a shirt.
Oh,
God.
If I can make it, I probably can't, but if I can make it, I might actually buy the 2-4 just so I can have the stupid shirt on.
Oh, they're doing amazing. And then just bring the rest of them to the bottle share. There you
Yeah.
go.
Exactly. Done.
We need something
Water.
to brush our teeth with and stuff.
And the new
He's
Subaru,
drinking
Jamie.
so
And the
what's
new
something to
Subaru,
sober up
Jamie.
with.
The new Subaru.
Yeah.
Oh, Subaru.
Can't wait to
Love
see
that
it.
Subaru. Tank.
Sapporo.
Subaru.
It's funny. Redbeard is the only person you know that has been in that Subaru.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, new Subaru.
No Subaru.
Subaru.
Rocket car.
Oh.
Oh, there
Mega
Gilbert's
banana
in.
adventure.
And then he was in a hangout the next week saying, I don't really like Subarus. I was in Jamie's Subaru, but I don't really like Subarus. Fuck, Redbeard.
He dressed a Mazda.
Oh, Mazda. So good. So good.
Mazda-roo.
Redbeard.
Mazda Desert Rocket Car.
Oh, Camaro.
Ooh, come here.
Parts made in China.
Pirate Rego.
Power penis faster.
Make penis at the Rego.
That's
You
right.
make your penis so huge.
Oh,
like American penises.
Oh.
Colossal American penises.
Do you think Amy Smart will be there this year? Chris?
She better be.
Well, it's not like she's acting.
We gotta
anymore,
take
right?
some selfies with her. Yeah, we do.
What's so hot about Amy Smart? She just looked like every other skinny blonde I've ever seen in Hollywood.
Yeah, but when you see her live, she's fucking pretty.
She's all the way live.
All the way.
Was that brewery there this year?
Breakwall, yeah, they're there.
Breakwall? Yeah.
Break wall. Like, okay, I'm just gonna
But their
cyber
beer's
stalk
their
her on
beer's going the
Facebook.
wrong way. Their beer's heading downtown. They're not.
They've hit the wall, you would say.
They didn't break the wall. They just hit it and fell over.
They just hit it.
But hopefully they'll fucking get better. When they first came out, all their beers were fucking just. They must have done fucking 100 tons of oats in all their beers. It was just all fucking smooth and creamy, and fucking now it's just like.
Oats.
What am I drinking? Especially that stout they made. Fuck, is terrible.
I see a lot of good-looking burgers. I haven't seen any Amy Smart yet. I'm going through their fucking.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's pretty funny. Like age-wise, Chris and I were like, "Hey, you look like Amy Smart." Who's Amy Smart? Like, she didn't even know who she looked like. Amy Smart? Oh, what is she like? 38? Oh, she's old.
Yeah, well, also
I don't know
she was
who
only
Amy Smart is.
34.
She was also only like a star for like 5 years, and then yeah. What has she been in lately? I can't recall anything.
Fuck, Crank 2?
She was in Road Trip, and that was all I care about.
Who's this?
No, she was in
Amy
Crank.
Smart. Oh yeah, that's right. She was Crank and Crank 2. Yeah.
She was in Road Trip. She was in what, Butterfly Effect? Was she in that as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, but
okay, yeah, this chick kind of looks like Amy Smart. I assume this is the chick. All right, yeah, maybe if Amy Smart when she was 14. So I don't know what this says about you guys, but
yeah.
But whatever floats your boat, guys.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
In person, it's differently. You have no idea. It's way
You have to
different.
see her in person. You got to come down now.
You gotta get a sample.
Varsity Blues, Road Trip, Rat Race, Butterfly Effect, and then a bunch of stuff no one's ever seen.
Yeah, pretty much all those movies.
Oh, she was in like a Tyler Perry's movie. Well, fuck that. I mean,
yeah, no.
I'm sure all the black people know who she is now. But other than that,
Whoa, that's racist.
well, that's all. That's the only people who watch fucking Tyler Perry movies. I mean, come on.
The fuck, Grit?
You guys,
Greg?
You were gonna say Greg, but it wasn't Greg.
I know. That's so used to Greg being the racist one.
It's not racist. What the hell the fuck is that racist? Tyler Perry comes out and says he makes movies for black people.
Jesus, Nick, you just hate Niagara Falls.
You're the racist one.
I think maybe it's time to take this thing offline.
I think it's about time you apologize for your racist comments.
Okay.